time, please welcome Dillon, everyone!
I'm not a deer. I'd be a fucking fat deer. Can you imagine? Sorry. So I'm going to tell you guys a story about my day. And I know that comedians say that this happened earlier today, and it did happen earlier today. It's going to involve a blood test. Look at this. Visual evidence. So I'm participating in a antidepressant experimental trial. Right? Very funny stuff. I did not know the first time I went in that there were drug tests. And so I was like, okay, well, I don't need a pee today. Can I come back and do that another time? And the nurse was like, yeah. I did not, because of time constraints, actually have enough time to fully detox. So instead, I ordered myself some artificial urine, which is a thing I did not know you could just buy. It has the company that sold it to me has 15 different legal names that all just it was billed to me by one thing, I got emailed by another thing, the website says another thing, just endless, and it's just salt water. But so I got that in. I went in for my drug test, passed it, hell yeah. And then I smoked a bunch of weed. And then I went in for the second week, because you have to go in every week. And she's like, we're going to do your labs and get another urine sample from you. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? It's every week for a year? So I happened to have the other half of the bottle of fake urine in my car. More visual evidence. In the trial. So I was like, I just realized I left my wallet on my car seat. I need to run out to my car, just get my wallet off the car seat, just real quick, just right outside. And she's like, sure, yeah, no problem. So I grab it. It's freezing cold, because for some reason, June this year, we've decided it's average temperature of 55. So freezing cold. I stuff it into the vagina area, but I have to immediately give this sample now. Don't know if you've ever taken a drug test. They do check the temperature. So I am in emergency mode. I have enough THC in my system to kill anyone. It's gonna burn through the test. I don't smoke that much. I'm a super lightweight. So I get in, I'm like, hey, give me that pee cup. I'm ready to go. I'm very confident. So I go to the bathroom, I'm having a panic attack. I'm gonna put it under the faucet. Just heat it up in the hot water, right? Yeah, that's how you defrost chicken if you're stupid and you didn't get out of the freezer earlier in the day like you said you were going to. But it has one of those faucets that you push it and it runs for 6 seconds. And it never gets hot. So I'm sitting there going, come on, oh my God, come on. And then I came to realize that it was taking too much time and I needed an emergency solution. Specifically a solution of my saliva with the fake urine. Because I did pour it into my mouth and just hold it there. For I want to say 10 to 20 seconds. And then just kind of went, bleh. It is essentially just salty mineral water, which is definitely something you can buy at Whole Foods, and definitely a lot of other white women just drink for fun. In my defense, I think it was okay. I have not yet decided if it was a high point or a low point in my life. Almost definitely a high point, am I right? But do you all feel sorry for me yet? But so tray, there's the little door, the double-sided door, you put it on there, and the door wouldn't lock, so the Russian nurse on the other side kept going, lock the door, and I'm like slamming on it, and she gets it out, and I go around, and I'm sitting there answering some questions while she's doing the test, and I'm like, oh, God. And they get out the blood pressure machine, and I shit you not, they're taking my blood pressure while I'm staring at this woman doing the drug test. And they're like, oh God, it's dangerously high. And I'm like, no shit, you just surprised me with a drug test. Look at me. What day in the past year do you think I've been sober? I told you it came up. There was trace amounts in the first test. There were trace amounts. I don't know how. I just touched it. So the nurse was like, oh, there's trace amounts. And I'm like, oh, I just came from a family reunion in Denver. My uncle smokes a lot. And like, I don't think she believed me. I don't think she did. But also, maybe she did. No one knows. Except for you guys. Thank you. I did also, just real quick, because it's Pride, so I have to, as a queer person, just do a little story. I did come out to my parents in October. And it was very anticlimactic. As I said to my friends, I have to come out to my parents, and as my friend said to me, do you? Thought they kind of just would have guessed. So I made the mistake of texting my mom at the beginning of the day so I wouldn't chicken out. Mom, I have to talk to you and Dad at the same time on the phone. Her immediate response is, of course, do you have cancer or are you dying? Which, unfortunately for like my Gifford situation, no, I'm not. Second question, are you pregnant? No, I'm not. So I call him and tell him I'm gay. What I said is, I'm not straight. And my dad goes, and? Did you want to say something? And my mom says, yeah, what did you have to say? I go, well, I guess I'm poly, is that gonna make you do something? And my dad says, you're not obligated to tell me anything. And my mom says, you're obligated to tell me everything. When did this start? I said, I went on my first date with him on September 10th. I spoke to you on September the 11th. And I said, what have you been doing? And you said nothing. And I said, well, yeah, Mom, you raised me right. I didn't do him on the first date. I've been Cecilia Dillon. I'm gonna leave. Good